Hello everyone, this is Toby with Birdsong Studios. Thank you so much for joining me here on the channel. Thank you for your time, your attention, and your openness to these messages. So this is a reading for Leo. If you have Leo as your sun, moon, or rising sign, you may find some messages in this reading that resonate for you. We will be looking at the energies and information around the full moon in Sagittarius, which occurs on Friday, June the 3rd or June the 4th, depending upon where you are in the world. For reference, here in the United States, it occurs at 11:41 p.m. Eastern Time. And with this full moon in Sagittarius, this is a continuation of the themes around self-value, self-worth, and how we value ourselves, what we value in our environment, in our experience, in our relationships, and how we express our worth, and how we feel about our self-worth. With the sign of Sagittarius, it is associated with exploration and adventure, travel, but also the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom and philosophy. And so at this time, it really feels like this point of bringing clarity to the philosophy you have around yourself, especially in relation to your value and what you value. But all of these things together really forming the philosophy of self. And so we're going to start with the Life Soul Vision Oracle by Romy, Wyser. We'll be looking at the overall theme here, and then we'll go to the tarot with our light and shadow spread that we've done in the past. Oh, wow. Okay, Leo, we have the collective heart. Wow, this is so beautiful and so expansive. I feel a very large heart-opening experience for you with this full moon in Sagittarius, Leo. And this connection to really an understanding of the oneness of all that is, and how we are connected to each other, we are connected to the cosmos, we are connected to Mother Gaia, to nature around us. And within that, I'm just hearing this humongous beating heart. And I get this sense that there will be experiences or moments when you pause because you may be struck with that profound, overwhelming feeling of love that comes from and through this collective heart, and the recognition of your part in that, and how welcoming that space is for you, Leo. And how, again, speaking to the philosophy of self, how you are worthy to be there. You are worthy to be in that space of reciprocity, of giving and receiving this divine love that is available to you at all times. Oh, that's beautiful, Leo. That's really beautiful. Okay, so we're going to look at the light and shadow aspects, and then external factors and key players using the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. I've mentioned to the other signs that I've completed so far that I was drawn to this deck by my guides because of the dragon energy and symbolism in this deck. I really felt the dragons around recently and their powerful guidance that is available to us. Okay, so we'll start with the yin and yang energies. Whoa. associated with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this speaks to what we were talking about the Five of Earth is about being left out, something being withheld from you. See how he's offering, oh my gosh, 2 5s. Wow. Okay, this is a very potent time of change for you, Leo. So see how he's offering these cards, the figure's offering these cards, but the jewels are being hidden here and withheld from the figure back here who is very faint. And so it's this sense of, it's the opposite of what we talked about with the collective heart and the reciprocity. And this is feeling left out. This is abundance being withheld. And then in the yang energy, we have the Five of Water. And the Five of Cups can also be a sense of regret and loss. Okay, let's see what's in the light and the shadow before we kind of bring fullness to this for you, Leo. I feel like maybe whatever's in the shadow is going to provide a lot of insight. We're going to look at the light first. And this Nine of Earth has been coming out in almost every reading. This is so fascinating. Queen of Water. Yep. Okay, so the thing about the Five of Cups in the traditional tarot, and I'm feeling it here for you too strongly, Leo, the thing about the Five of Cups is it's like a crying over spilt milk type of energy. And so not to diminish anything that feels like a loss for you, but you're being invited to recognize that there were 4 cups left. Like in the traditional tarot, there was 1 cup that was turned over. That was the 5th cup. And there are 4 cups that are still standing, that are full. So when we're focusing on where we've been left out in the past, where we have felt overlooked or something withheld from us, where there was not reciprocity, if that's the state of being that we are moving forward in, if that's the energy in which we are taking action, then it's I almost feel as if we have 2 different... Okay, hang on just a sec. No. Give me just a second, guys. I feel like you're being asked to recognize that the collective heart is available to you, and that where you felt like you were overlooked or left out, or there has been loss, you're being offered this beautiful gift of independence and sovereignty that comes through with this Nine of Pentacles, this Nine of Earth. And look, see how her third eye is highlighted here? When you turn off the mind and allow the third eye and the crown chakra and your intuition to speak to you, I think you will see the truth of this. You'll see the truth of what's available to you. And it's almost as if by being locked in these two positions of, because it's the yin and the yang, it's as if your action has been from this place of feeling left out. And so what you've been receiving is being abundance being withheld. And that's why I said I feel like I'm getting two storylines. It's as if this is has been your recent past. And this is not how I normally read this spread, but this is how my guides are bringing it through. These two speak to your recent past, and these two speak to what is available to you through this full moon. Remember that moment I talked about where you will profoundly feel the depth of the love that's available through the collective heart, with the oneness that is. It's in that moment that I think you'll see this timeline, this pathway as an option for you. You'll see it available to you. Whereas before, you weren't able to see it. You weren't able to recognize it. But you'll see that any time you were overlooked or left out or isolated or left alone, you were being guided out of situations that were not for your highest good, that now you're being offered this beautiful blessing and gift of independence and sovereignty, and recognizing the strength that is within you to be in that state, to give to yourself. And that's where the Queen of Water comes in, to give to yourself the compassion, the love that you've been seeking. And it's through this Queen of Water that is within you that you're able to tap more fully into the collective heart. Because if you're in an energy of lack, it's going to be very difficult to feel into this energy of fullness, of abundance, of limitless love. But when you step into this empowered state of creating your own stability, not looking for others to give to you, but creating it, then you're also opening the doorway to allow in the emotional sustenance as well. Ooh, that's really beautiful, Leo. I know that's a difficult, it feels like certainly it can be difficult to hear, but you're at this point where you're ready to make this change, to make this shift. Okay, so we're going to look at external factors and key players in this as well. So let's look at external factors first. Yes, see, here's the transformation that occurs. There is something that is going to occur that is going to be this moment of epiphany for you. And it brings in this knowledge, this wisdom, but it's learning that you've gained through this process too. Wow. That's that cosmic egg allowing for the rebirth of the self. And again, we talked about philosophy of self, right? So this is a complete rebirth, the potential of a complete rebirth of your philosophy of around yourself, your belief system around yourself. It does require a death of the old. And look, then we have union. Well, this is, and it's from this place that you not only come into union with oneself, that you integrate the wisdom, the knowledge that you've gained. There's union with one's higher self, but then there's the potential possibility for union with another if that's what you desire. Because you're coming from this place of abundance and of fulfillment and of peace within yourself. Okay, so let's look at key players. We have the Four of Earth first. Wow, these came out in Taurus's reading. I think it was Taurus. Maybe it was Gemini. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups has been coming up a lot, too. And integrity. And that came up in Taurus's reading, I think. Maybe Gemini. I don't know. Okay, give me just a second, guys. I'm really drawn to the fish, the Seven of Water. Because I'm getting this sense, I'm getting a different meaning for the Seven of Water here than traditionally. Traditionally, I mean, it is about having options, but it can be having so many options that one feels overwhelmed and a bit of an illusion type, fantasy type aspect that can be created in that space of having so many options or not making a decision. But in this case, for you, Leo, I'm really feeling that it's speaking to when you move away from this energy, then instead of, see how the fish are moving away from her? And in this, the fish are moving towards her. But what I'm getting is she has her eyes closed here. I'm getting that you, when you move into this energy and this collective heart energy becomes, it comes into your awareness and you recognize it and you attune to it, then you're so centered and balanced, and her third eye is open, and you're so in tune with your intuition and your higher knowing, with your heart, your emotional space, that these type of situations you can move away, are almost repelled. It's creating a new foundation for you moving forward, as we see here with the Four of Earth and putting in this keystone. And it's based around the new philosophy of self that you are creating by making this choice through this rebirth. And this is now your place of integrity. this is now this place of knowing and inner wisdom that you're absolutely comfortable with. Absolutely comfortable with. And that you will defend. And will not stray from that. Because situations that put you in this state of lack or feeling overlooked or feeling left out, they no longer resonate with you. And from this balanced state, you actually repel those situations. Those offers won't even come towards you. And if they happen to, you're going to recognize them instantly because they will not resonate with you. You'll feel the dissonance in those situations and your energy. And it's this self-assuredness that you see in this figure on the integrity card that I keep going back to. She has no doubt whatsoever what is her truth and what's in alignment with her. This is this new foundation that is created from this rebirth. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there, Leo. Wow, and very deep reading for you. Remember, you have this choice, and when you feel, when this epiphany comes through, when this moment comes through, you're being invited to really sit in that moment and really allow the heart opening that comes through it. Because it's from that point then that you move into this new philosophy around yourself, of what you are deserving of what you are capable of the knowledge that you now hold, of the unions that are available to you from this new energetic point. It's a complete rebirth in how you value yourself. Beautiful. Well done, Leo. You've got this. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me here. I appreciate your time, again, your attention, your openness to these messages. Please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you would like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. Otherwise, I will be back soon and sending you so much love. Thank you.